Welcome back to another hour of chair yoga. Find a chair with no arms. Scoot your body all the way to the back of the chair and grab a strap. So pause the video to get a scarf, a tie, something you can use. It has to be long enough to reach from the ball of your foot to your hands. So if you have to tie a couple of things together to get that length. So a strap, a scarf, a belt, and then returning to the chair, scoot all the way back so that the back of the chair supports your body. Rest your hands on your thighs. If your feet do not comfortably touch the floor, find something to bring the floor up to your feet. It could be a pillow, it could be a rolled towel, anything just to elevate so that your feet are comfortably resting on a solid surface. It could be a couple of books. And then just settling into your comfortable seated. Taking the time to accommodate what your body needs here. Notice your body. Allowing your awareness to settle into the rhythm of your breath. Letting the shoulders melt away from your ears. We typically go through life not training ourselves to sit in silence or notice our breath or quiet the mind. So as you start a yoga journey, this can be extremely uncomfortable, for some people excruciating. So just be willing to sit with the discomfort as you notice your body settle in where you are. As the quiet envelops you, notice your breath again. And maybe change the rhythm. Lengthening your inhale. Expanding the top part of your chest as you breathe in. And get all of the air out of your lungs as you exhale fully. Just sitting in your quiet seated shape with no thought. Allow yourself to become observer of thoughts, just noticing. And quietly releasing, just watching. If you close your eyes and avoid physical eyesight, you often gain spiritual insight. So maybe throughout the class, say to yourself, I choose insight over eyesight. Or set your own intention for the practice. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Nothing's required of you. Just following a little instruction, stretching and breathing, and listening to your body, connecting to your breath, and practicing no thought. As we still the body and quieten the mind, wisdom will always arise. Wisdom and peace is at that coastline of surrender. So settling your body in just to allow. And starting from that place of awareness of your breath. With the chair still supporting you, release your hands down beside your body for supported seated mountain pose. Palms face forward. Feet are underneath your knees. Knees are out from your hips. Just awareness of the alignment of your body. Eyes can remain closed or taking your gaze down. Five more complete breaths here in supported seated mountain pose. Fully in, fully out. No thought. Noticing fingertips reaching to the earth, shoulders melting away from the ears. And then adjusting your body as needed. Scoot away from the back of the chair and realign your body in that seated mountain pose. Fingertips to the earth, shoulders melting away, feet rooted and grounded, top of your head reaching to the sky. Your head is over your heart, your chin is slightly tucked. Seated Tadasana. Curl the corners of your mouth and gently smile. Feel your body soften there. And just give yourself a slight pat on the back for committing to stop, to pause, to not think, to breathe and stretch, and occasionally smile. Three more breaths here, full and free. Engaged fully with the breath, but detached from thought. Let your practice be about a finding and a flowing, not a forcing and a fighting. Find your seated tall mountain. So just extend your arms up. Arms frame your face, palms face each other, fingers spread wide, and you settle back in. Engage your core as you exhale, drawing your belly to your spine. Gratitude and appreciation and awareness. Choosing insight over eyesight. Draw your hands down to prayer at heart space gratitude. 3 breaths here. Maybe pressing into palms as you engage your core to exhale. Return to seated mountain pose, fingertips to the earth, top of the head towards the sky, feet rooted and grounded. Going to incorporate a lot of twisting today. So return to those prayer hands, ground down through your feet, press into your palms and exhale all of the air out of your lungs. Big inhale, hands soften, spine lengthens, fill up. Exhale, press into your palms, look over your right shoulder. Ground down through your feet. Breathe in, come back through center, big smile, fill up. Breathe out, twist and look left. Inhale through center, fill up. Do it again, exhale, twist right. Breathe in through center. Press into your palms, exhale left. Flow through center, big inhale, do it again. Exhale, twist right. Breathe in through center, exhale, twist left. Back through center, return to mountain pose. Full breaths in and out, completing each cycle with full awareness and no thought. Spinal twist, left hand to right thigh or knee, right hand behind you, lifting up and out, riding the wave of your breath, filling up, lengthening on inhales, and twisting over that right shoulder as you exhale. Ultimately, looking over your right shoulder, maybe pulling left hand into the side of the thigh, supporting your body and assisting the twist a little deeper. You're still grounding down through both feet. Keep breathing and twisting. And notice if you catch yourself holding your breath. And then just engage. Bring your head back to center. Let the rest of your body follow. Roll your shoulders down and back. Take it to the other side. Right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you. Breathing as you twist. See if your next inhale can lengthen your spine just a little bit. And as you exhale, twist a little deeper. Bring your head back to center. Let the rest of your body follow. Roll your shoulders down and back. Do it again. Ground down through your feet. Lengthen through your spine. Left hand to right thigh, right hand behind you. Find your twist. Notice as the muscles start to warm up, you can get a little more length. Maybe going a little deeper into the stretch. You're allowing, not forcing. Choosing insight over eyesight. Big smile. Bring your head back to center. Let the rest of your body follow. Shoulders soften, rolling them down and back. Right hand to left thigh, left hand behind you. Big inhale, fill up. Big exhale, twisting. Notice your feet. Notice the top of your head. Big smile. Bring your head back to center. Let the rest of the body follow. Roll your shoulders down and back. Return to mountain pose. Fingertips to the earth, top of the head reaching to the sky, shoulders melt away. Slightly tip your tail. Even seated, that'll lengthen your spine. Gets everything in alignment. Bring your hands to your hips. Heel toe your feet slightly wider than your hips. And then pressing down through the thumb pads at the base of the back of your low back. And fingers fully gripping on your waist. See if you can find length in your spine, sitting up a little taller. Imagine a string pulling your head to the sky. And then as you lift up, hinging at your hips, bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. And then gripping those hips, come back up through center, set up tall. Press your thumb pads into your low back, finding even more length. Lifting up and out, bring right shoulder to left knee. Sit up tall, come back through center. So moving with the breath, big inhale, fill up. Exhale, left shoulder towards right knee. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, other side. Right shoulder, left knee. Big inhale, come through center, sit up tall. Exhale, other side. Left shoulder, right knee. Back through center, sit up tall, fill up. Exhale, other side. Grounding down through your feet. Big inhale, come up. Press into the thumbs, into the low back. Exhale, other side. Back through center, balance the body out. Right shoulder, left knee. Back through center. Heel toe your feet back, hip width apart. Return to your mountain pose. Slightly tuck your chin. Tip your tail towards your heels. Reach your fingers to the earth. Ground down through your feet. Notice your body. Three more breaths. Just pausing for awareness. Bring your hands to prayer hands. and drop them down so they're actually at your heart space. Take a big inhale, fill up. As you exhale, twist left elbow over across right thigh. And then try to press your palms back to your heart space, keeping your knees from tracking one in front of the other. So knees stay in alignment, trying to press those hands up to your heart space. And if you want to open up earth to sky, drop left hand down, reach right arm up. You can give yourself a little assist in this twist. If you want to wrap your right hand around your low back, that'll pull your shoulder open. From wherever we are, we meet back at prayer hands. Sit up tall, release your hands, find your mountain. So notice your feet, because you're going to ground down through your feet. Knees do not track one in front of the other. They stay in alignment. Bring your hands to prayer at heart space, dropping hands down. Big inhale, fill up, find length. Exhale, twist right elbow over left knee, pressing so that the palms come to your heart space. You're getting a deep twist in your spine. It's making the shape of an S. And same options if you want to open up earth to sky, or take the bind with your left hand around your low back. If your neck gets tired, you can take your gaze down and still twist your body. From wherever you are, we come back to those prayer hands, heart space. Sitting up tall, back at your center, return to your mountain pose. So notice how that got a nice shoulder stretch in there. So with those prayer hands, not only are you twisting your spine into the shape of an S, you're pulling those shoulders open a little bit. Same twist, prayer hands. Big inhale, find length. Exhale, right elbow over left thigh. Pressing palms to heart space. Grounding down through your feet. Opening up if you like. A greater twist, stretch on the shoulders would be to bind with the right hand, pulling that shoulder open, or not. Continue to breathe, staying here a little longer. If you have that bind, release, coming back to prayer hands at heart space, back to center. Immediately twist to the other side. Find length with prayer hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right elbow, left thigh. Just twisting and breathing, taking what you need from this shape. Open up if you like. Binding if you want to go a little deeper. If you have that bind, releasing, hands at heart space, prayer. We come back to center. Find your mountain pose. Notice your heart rate. Notice your body temperature may be increasing a little bit. Engage your core as you exhale. Awareness is everything. Just becoming aware of your breath can bring your awareness to tension in your body. Awareness of that tension often sends softness. Sometimes all it takes is just being aware that your shoulders are coming closer to your ears, holding tension, and then just dropping them down and away. Or slightly tucking your chin sends your body the signal to relax. Our body keeps the score of every thought that we think. Those chemical reactions in our body are very real. But the body is always self-regulating. It's always maintaining a certain amount of balance in spite of all the things that we do to create imbalance. Stress has a very real effect on our body. Countering that effect is not complicated or hard. Connecting to the breath and stretching muscles out, telling them not to engage in that fight or flight, to relax, can restore your body. Come back to your prayer hands. Tuck your chin to your chest, as deep as you can tuck it. And then tip your head as far back as it'll go without causing pain. Bring your chin back to your chest, pressing into prayer hands on the inhale. And take a big exhale, tip your head back. Bring your chin to your chest. Do it one more time. Open up the front of your neck. Bringing your head back over your heart. Release your hands, find your mountain pose. Find your strap and put the strap on the ball of your right foot. Holding the strap in both hands, extend that leg out long in front of you. Keeping the leg parallel to the earth. And then walk your hands down that strap, trying to pull your chest open. So just full breaths in, full breaths out. You're grounding down through your left foot. So your left foot is active. You're grounding down through the sits bones in your chair, and your spine is long and tall. So if you notice yourself dumping into your low back, lift your chest up. And then bring your head back over your heart, shoulders stay over your hips, finding that alignment. Taking the strap in your left hand, bring that leg across your midline. So just bring your right leg across to the left side of your body. Reach your right hand out and look over that right shoulder. So you'll notice a nice stretch in your outer hip, that IT band. Keep breathing and stretching. Sit up tall. Notice your back. Just imagine your head reaching to the sky. Keeping the length in your spine. Keep your right foot flexed, meaning pointing those toes towards your chin. Should feel a nice stretch in your calf. Breathe through the stretch. Find your center. Take that strap with both hands. Sit up tall again. And then take right leg out to the right side of your body with the strap in your right hand. Extend your left hand out to the side and let your gaze follow. Spine is still long and tall. Engaged with each breath. Come back to your center. Switch hands. Take right leg over to left side. Reach right hand out and look over your right hand. Palm faces down. Top of your head reaches to the sky. And you're still grounding down through your right foot, your left foot. Right foot is still flexed. Nice stretch in your IT band, your calf muscle. Come back to your center, switch hands. Take that right leg out to the right side. Left hand reaches out, gaze follows. Sitting up tall. So if you're leaning to one side or the other, bring your shoulders back over your hips. Pressing strong through your left foot, down through your sits bones. Come back to center and hug that right knee in tight. Just release that strap. Sitting up tall, hugging the knee in tight, finding length. And then without your strap, extend the right leg out in front of you. Point your toes towards your chin and just make circles with that foot. You can support behind your thigh with your hands if your leg needs a little help. You're just waking up that ankle in case you put it in a bind, taking that stretch one direction and then the other, pointing and flexing. Hug your knee back tight. Notice any sensations the body's offering and come back to your center. Sit up tall, return to your mountain pose, take 3 breaths here. And notice any sensations that produced in your body. Your right side might feel a little longer than your left side. Shoulders are still soft. There may be tension there from pulling on the strap. And we take the same shape on the other side of our body. Strap on the ball of the left foot, extend it out long. Flex that foot, so just pointing your toes towards your chin, letting that elevate your chest, lengthen your spine. Ground down through your right foot. Strap in both hands, pulling your chest up. Taking the strap in your right hand, pulling your leg across to the right side of your body. Head over heart, shoulders over hips. Extend your left hand and take your gaze over there. And breathe into your stretch. A slight bend in your knee is acceptable. Find your way back to center, strap in both hands, sitting up tall, grounding down through your right foot. Taking the strap in your left hand, leg goes over to left side, reach your right arm out, let your gaze follow. Maintaining the integrity of the length of your spine. You'll notice that if you ground down through your right foot, maybe lifting those toes and setting them down one at a time. Left foot is still flexed. Core is engaged with each breath. Come back through center. Switch hands. Take your leg over to the right. Left arm extends out. Gaze follows. Coming back through center, hug your left knee in tight, releasing that strap. And then extending that leg out long, assisting, interlacing fingers if you need, and then give that ankle joint some love. Circles one way and then the other, or pointing and flexing, or some of all of the above. Hugging that knee back in tight. And then coming back to your seated mountain pose. Palms facing forward, fingers reaching down. Check in with your body. Three more breaths. For the next few minutes, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just following a little instruction, breathing and stretching. Allowing life to be about insight versus eyesight. Often what we see distracts us. Sometimes what we feel distracts us. But as we go inward and feel the wisdom and the peace that we have access to at all times, it's more enticing to quieten the mind and still the body and return to that place. Moving your body with your breath. Heel toe your feet wider than your hips. Take a big inhale and reach tall. And breathe out. Fold your body forward. Bring your head to the earth. And hang your body in ragdoll. You can clasp opposite elbows. If you want a little shoulder stretch, you can reach arms behind your back, interlace fingers, and press them away. No tension in your neck, your head hangs loose. If you have that bind, release your hands down in front of you. Drag your hands across the front of your body, bringing your head up over your heart. Heel toe your feet back, hip width apart. Find your mountain pose. Notice the change in your body just from that slight inversion. Inversions and twists are powerful. Reverse blood flow helps your lymphatic system, so does twisting. Twisting is great for your digestive system. Heel toe your feet wider again. Take that same shape, big inhale, reach tall, fill up. As you exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Head comes down, everything releases. Option to bind again if you like that version. If you're binding, release your hands. Drag fingertips across the front of your body incrementally until you bring your head over your heart. Heel toe your feet back hip width apart. Find your mountain pose. Notice your body. If you're engaging your core as you exhale in that forward fold, once you set up, you have a keen awareness of those abdominal muscles, how they're compressed when you're folded over and how they have much more room to expand once your body is upright. Reach your arms tall for that tall mountain again. And with arms tall, heel toe those feet a little wider. And then pitch your chest forward, forward fold. Take another ragdoll. You're holding the pose, not your breath. Still have that option to bind your hands if you like. We all meet back with hands in front of us for ragdoll. Drag your fingertips across the front of your body again. Bring your head over your heart. Heel toe your feet together. Back to your mountain pose. Pausing here. Notice your feet. Notice the top of your head. Notice your fingertips. Choosing insight over eyesight. Smile again. Remember your intention if you set one. Notice the sounds around you. Be grateful that you chose to breathe and stretch. There is strength in stillness. We're just not often still enough to be aware. I'm going to stretch using the strap. So taking your strap, taking it into both hands, and bring the arms up over your head for that seated tall mountain with arms extended above. And then stretch your arms out so that your hands are just a little wider than your shoulders. And then very gently, with tension on that strap, so you have a tight fist, lean your body over to the left side and let that right arm pull back so shoulder stays in line with your hip. So you're just using the strap to assist your body. Just a version of half moon. Come back up through your center and take your body over to the right side. Left shoulder pulls up, stays in line with your hips. Gaze can be up or down. Ground down through both feet. Keep both sits bones on your chair. Smile again. Engage your core as you exhale. Come back up through center. Release your strap, your shoulders, roll them down and back. Find your mountain pose. And just breathe as your shoulders relax. Side body stretches help tremendously with those muscles on our ribs. Feeling your body settle into seated mountain. Think of something you're grateful for. Take that strap again. Arms frame your face, and then bring arms out a little wider. And if it feels better for you to have your hands closer together, take that option. So with your arms extended beside your face, above your head, notice the alignment of your head over your heart, shoulders over your hips. And notice that one shoulder is not pulled forward. So keeping that alignment, lean your body all the way over to the left side. You should feel that right side body pull open. Ground down through your feet, through your sits bones. Find your breath. Coming back up through center, take it to the other side. Keep an eye on your right shoulder. Keep it in line with your hips. Come back up through center. Take it over to the left side again. Coming back up through center. Do that one more time. Lean your body over to the right. Noticing left shoulder. Using that strap to keep the tension. Back up through your center, balance it out over to your left side. Notice your feet. Back up through center. Release that strap, drop your shoulders. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders and make those circles with your elbows. Go in the opposite direction. And this, press your hands out to the side, pressing everything away, flexing fingertips towards your head, your chin, and then return to your mountain pose. Settle in. Notice your body. Smile again. Think of insight versus eyesight, and appreciate anything your body offers. Notice your fingertips, the top of your head, and all four corners of your feet. Three more breaths, fully present where you are. No thought, stillness of the body, quietness of the mind, fullness of the breath. So releasing that strap, we're going to take our body up to standing and do a few shapes. So if standing does not appeal to you, you can remain seated, following with our breath to the extent that you can move the way we do. As you come up into standing, if you want to take chair pose on the way up, powerful pose. You can take that with arms extended and chest lifted high, or you can take that with prayer hands. You can bring your arms to goalpost. So either way, you shift your weight into your feet and you lift your hips and you sit in an imaginary chair. Weight is in your heels. You're connecting to each breath. Uttanasana, powerful pose. Breathing fully and staying in chair pose until you're ready to stand. We all meet in mountain pose. So once you've had enough, arms fall down beside your body, palms are facing forward, your body is in anatomical position. Checking back in with your body. And then coming around to the back of your chair, the chair can be used to support you, or you can take these shapes without the support of the chair, just knowing it's there. Your version. So behind your chair, reset your body by finding your mountain pose. Tip your tail, soften your shoulders, bring your head over your heart. Knees are soft, feet are hip width apart or together. And then opening up the calf muscles, step your left foot forward, your right foot back. And as you press the heel of the right foot into the earth, pitch your body forward, hands pressing into the chair, and push your weight back towards your left heel. If you're not feeling it, bring the leg further away and you can bend into your right knee. So you're taking your body into a lunge position, but your foot, your right foot that's extended behind you, the sole of that foot is flat onto the earth. So the purpose here is not to get into a deep lunge, it's to open up the calf muscle on the right leg. So find where you feel that. If you don't want to use the chair for support, you can bring prayer hands, pressing right heel down into the earth, feeling that calf muscle open up. So breathe there. That calf is your second heart. It's the only reason, those muscles are the only reason that blood goes back to your heart. So it's important to take care of those calf muscles. Pressing that heel away. You should feel some discomfort, but no pain. And then very gently coming up on the toes of that right foot, step your feet together, find your mountain pose, and notice contrast in left calf and in right calf. And then rock up onto the toes of your feet. So just lifting your body up high, using the chair for balance if you need. And then set your feet down flat and rock back on your heels slightly. Just lifting your toes. If you have really good balance, you can do that from prayer hands. Otherwise, using the chair for support. Rock back up on your toes. So just lifting your heels like you have Barbie feet. And then flat feet, rock back on your heels, lift your toes. Do that one more time. Rock back up, flat feet, lift up on your toes, Barbie feet. Flat-footed, rock back on your heels, lift your toes. Back flat-footed. So opening the calf on the left side. So step your right foot forward slightly, left foot goes back. Pressing the sole, the entire sole of your left foot on the earth. Bring your palms to the back of your chair. It can go down to the base of your chair. Walk your back foot a little further away. Find that deep stretch in your calf. You may have to bend into your right knee to find that. But once you feel that calf muscle tighten, press it away even more. And breathe into your stretch. So the purpose is not how deep you go into a lunge, it's the stretch in your left calf that's your focus. Press it away, connect to your breath, and let your body stretch that muscle out. There's just a wad of muscles there in your calf. Two more breaths. Then when you're ready, very gently stepping your feet together, reset into that mountain pose and notice contrast in your calves. Feeling the warmth in that left calf, is it being engaged? And then that same movement of coming up on your toes, standing up really tall, stretching out all those muscles in your feet and your calves. And then coming flat-footed, rock back on your heels and lift both toes. You can even bring your chest forward, hinging slightly at your hips. And as you press those heels into the earth, feel those calves open even more. And then rock back up on your toes. Any version of that you like. A little instability means you're pushing yourself to your edge. That's a good thing. If you're not wobbly, you're not challenging yourself. Flat-footed, lift your toes, rock back on your heels. Feel all of that open up. Maybe pull your chest forward a little bit. And then coming back flat on your feet, lift up on your toes. Do it again. And then flat-footed, take your toes up, rock back on your heels. And then coming back to your mountain pose. Roll your shoulders down and back. Find the strength in that mountain pose. Soft knees, tip your tail. We're going to open those calf muscles again. So left foot forward, right foot back. Find the position you need. And stretching all those muscles in your right foot out. If you're not feeling it, bending into that left knee, pressing in the palms on the back of the chair or the base of the chair, and pressing that right foot away. Heel pressing into the earth. It's about your calf, not your knee. So protect your knee. Even though you're pressing your heel away, you can do that with your knee slightly bent and not locked out. And just breathe into it. As your body relaxes that muscle that's engaged, it'll start to lengthen. The muscle's first reaction is survival. And once you get enough oxygen into the system for that muscle to relax, its next purpose will be to lengthen and unwind and soften. Keep breathing. A calf muscle stretch is a good stretch to do every morning. You can stretch your calf muscles while you're brushing your teeth. Keep breathing. Feel the muscle warming and lengthening. Just use your imagination to imagine what's going on there. And then feel that muscle start to soften. And then taking a big inhale, find some length. Exhale as you step your feet together. Relax your body into standing mountain pose. And notice any sensations. Same stretch on the other side, so right foot comes forward, left foot goes back. Finding the shape of your body that engages a deep stretch in that left calf muscle. And soften your glutes. So imagine tipping your tail towards your heels to relax those muscles there, and then pressing that left heel away a little more. Connect to your breath, and just relaxing as your body settles into the stretch. Be patient with your body as you increase your awareness. Choosing insight over eyesight, feeling what your body's offering, respecting the body, respect and appreciation. And then taking a very big inhale, fill up. As you exhale, step your feet together, return to your mountain pose. Soften the shoulders away from the ears, fingertips to the earth, tail tucked towards your heels. Tadasana. Noticing where each breath connects, the inhale to the exhale. And now taking your body into a high lunge on both sides. Step your right foot back with enough space that you can bend strong into your left knee. Keep your left knee over your left ankle, and this time you're on the toes of your right foot and your heel is pressing away. So just breathe into your lunge, creating more space between your feet if you need to go a little deeper into your lunge. Chair supports you, chest is lifted high, shoulders are soft. And if you want to reach your arms up for full expression of high lunge, you can. Core is engaged on each exhale. If your front leg gets tired, just come out of it and sink back in. 3 more breaths. Slowing down and being quiet and silent can be the hardest challenges that we expose ourselves to. Very gently from wherever you are, straightening your front leg, stepping both feet together. Find your mountain pose and appreciate how your hips feel, how all the muscles in your legs feel. And then taking high lunge on the other side, right foot forward, left foot back, toes of your left foot, right knee is over your right ankle, shoulders and hips are squared to your chair, and any version of high lunge your body needs. Connecting to your breath, softening your shoulders. Left heel presses away. All of the muscles in that leg are engaged. If front leg gets tired, give yourself permission to come out. Gently coming out of the pose, straighten your front leg. Stepping your feet together, finding your mountain pose, grinding down through the feet, awareness of your breath. Then we're going to come back around to the front of our chair. And if you want to take that chair pose on the way back down to seated, just coming in front of your chair, let the legs touch your chair so that you're confident the chair is going to be there to catch you. And bend your knees and sink your hips. And just pause in your chair pose. And stay here as long as you like before we all return to that seated shape. So, challenge yourself to a chair pose when you're getting up and down daily. Maybe not off soft, cushy sofas, but if you're sitting in a chair at a table, to get up without using your hands, deliberately engaging your core, holding that chair pose. So we all meet in comfortable seated. Scoot your body all the way back in your chair. And find your supported mountain pose. So palms face forward, fingertips to the earth. Tip your tail, soften your shoulders. You were here an hour ago. Notice any contrast that you're aware of in your body. A few more breaths and we're going into final relaxation. Remember your intention if you set one. Think of insight versus eyesight. And reach your arms tall with a big inhale. Fill up. Exhale, your hands down beside your body, your chin to your chest. Big exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach tall, fill up. Audible exhale, hands down, chin to chest. Big inhale, gather energy. Big smile, reach tall. Exhale, hands down, chin to chest. Now, finding your final relaxation. So let the chair support your back, hands rest on your thighs. Palms down as receptive. Palms down as grounding, palms up as receptive. Choose what you need. If you really want to challenge yourself in this final relaxation, put one palm down and one palm up. And notice the subtle difference in your body. Anything you do with your extremities, any micro movement, changes how your brain's firing and wiring. If you're doing that with your hands, switch them out. Put the other palm down, the other palm up. Notice sensations in your body as your brain transfers the signals to those movements. And then final relaxation for all of us will be palms facing up. And join your thumb to your middle finger so you're just making a circle. Let your shoulders melt, connect to your breath. Indulge in the silence. Imagine the silence soothing you like a warm blanket on a cool evening. Just notice the silence covering you, engulfing, overtaking. Soften your body into that silence. Melting, relaxing, releasing. Full surrender. If you practice yoga enough, you reach a point it's harder to come out of final relaxation than it is to get into it. And once you've had that experience, you'll come back for more. Release your hands down beside your body. Take a big inhale. Fill up. Reach tall. Pray your hands above your head. Big smile. Exhale. Hands to heart space. Chin to chest. I'm honored to share the gift of yoga with you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.